Hi, welcome to our deep dive part 2 on Kapalabati Breath or Breath of Fire. I highly recommend watching the first video where we break down the breath into its individual components and start building from a solid, healthy breath foundation into slow breath of fire. So that video is a good video to watch first. And once you've practiced that for a while and you've nailed the slow breath of fire, you're ready to move on to a slightly more rapid breath, a slightly smoother experience. So in our last video, we started out with slow breath of fire with your hand on your belly so you can feel your diaphragm pumping, and about 1 breath per second. So now you're ready to perhaps relax your arms down on your knees, either hands on your knees or hands in Gyan Mudra at your knees, wherever you feel most comfortable. And you're ready to speed up the breath. So the purpose of Breath of Fire in relaxing you and calming you is to really, it gets you into a meditative state so quickly. And it's the cadence of the breath that's really natural. It doesn't need to be forced. It really should be a relaxing experience, even though there's all of this stuff going on in your belly and your lungs. But it really can be quite a meditative experience. So when you're ready to start speeding up, think about breathing 2 to 3 times per second. So it looks like this. Your ideal pace might be slightly different than mine. It really is all about your body, your biomechanics, where you're at with your breath, and what feels like the right pace for you. Um, I talked about this before, but it really is not a competition to see who can do it the fastest or the loudest. So if you notice that you can really hear your breath, it's coming, and if you feel that the breath is coming really forcefully out of your nose, try scaling back how much you're pressing out your nose. So it's not like a exorcism through your face, it's a gentle pumping of your belly. And the pumping of the belly doesn't need to be forceful either. Over time, the more you get used to moving your belly in this way, the more subtle and refined the movements can become. It takes a little bit of time to get there, and it's just all about daily practice. So, without further ado, let's do this breath of fire meditation. Close your eyes and begin breath of fire. Keep breathing. As your belly is pumping, focus on the pumping motion in your belly. You're pressing the air out as you press your belly in. And as you relax, the inhale takes care of itself. Breathe calmly, steadily, smoothly. If it helps you to go deeper into the breath, with your eyes closed, roll your eyes inwards towards the middle of your forehead and upwards, right between your brow. And if you feel like your gaze is projecting forward out of your forehead, even though your eyes are closed, draw your gaze inwards towards the center of your brain and notice how that softens your focus. It helps you go deep inside. As you continue with the breath, if you get dizzy or lightheaded, you can slow down at any time and then come back to the 2 to 3 second pace whenever you're ready. You can also transfer to long, slow, deep breathing whenever you want. As you continue breath of fire with your eyes closed, imagine that you are sailing over the ocean. You're on a sailboat, the wind in your sails, and you're gently gliding over the ocean. Your breath is like the wind. Soften and relax into this breath. Relax into your mind. You feel energized, awake, alive, relaxed, centered. Clear your mind. Focus on the rhythm of your breath. Let all other thoughts fall aside. Feel as if you're flying. Feel as if you're floating. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. You're doing a great job. Again, if you need to, you can take a break from the breath, go to long, slow, deep breathing, and then come back to the breath of fire whenever you're ready. Keep your breath moving. Keep your connection and focus to your breath. You can do this breath for as little as 1 to 2 minutes at a time, up to even 15 minutes. I actually love to do this breath while I'm driving in the car and a little bit stressed out from traffic. Keep breathing. Focus. Relax your mind. Relax your face. Pump your belly. All right, inhale deeply through your nose. Hold your breath in at the top of your breath. Gently hold your breath in, relax your shoulders, relax your face. Imagine that you're floating on a cloud of air. Exhale, release and relax your breath. Once again, inhale deeply, completely. Hold your breath in at the top of your breath. Exhale, relax and release your breath. I hope you enjoyed this deep dive into Kapalabati Breath of Fire, Part 2, and I hope that this information is really useful for you and your yoga practice. Satnam, Namaste.